It's that time. We're back. Welcome back, everyone. We're doing Thunder 04. I was gonna do it this week regardless, but the timing kind of worked out just so nicely. So, and also, FanFoxy decided to just be insane again and send my bitch ass some more fan mail. So we're gonna open that up here. That's got a little bit why I wanted to start a tiny bit earlier than the schedule thing, just to. And also, I was kind of eager to open it up, so I couldn't wait another 20 minutes apparently. And also, I was waiting for Roots to stream to wrap up. But I was pretty confident it was going to wrap up before 11. I barely got to it, or it barely ended before 11, so it was kind of close, but we're fine. So, Kmart ready. Hello, Kmart. Hello, Braden. Hello, Phantom. Hello, Dalton D. So, just getting our shelf. No, I have to save money. I can't afford to buy more shelves. I'll just have to figure it out where on earth I'm going to be placing shit anymore. Because now it's, I don't know if you can see it behind me. I got more stuff. It's just starting to stack up on top of each other. I have a couple of things, like on my on top of my microwave. So like I'm just like it's just starting to like just stack on top of things. So it's starting to become a problem. So I'm hoping, this there's not too much massive things in this box, because holy shit, there's a lot in this. They gave me a massive freaking box. It was quite intimidating. I can't center my camera. I had it perfect before. Is that perfect? Is that centered? That's pretty good. I need to literally start like taping the part like where I need to start taping down, or like putting like a Sharpie little dot or something on the places I usually like place the camera, so I know exactly how to position it, because it's starting to bug the shit out of me how I can't center the camera properly. But yeah, so we'll just bring the box out. We'll start opening it. Oh God, look at this thing. Jesus, I can't fit in the frame of the shot. It's too damn big. Oh my God. So we're gonna open it. So I'm guessing you got the Danganronpa Volume 3. Yeah, I did. I'm in the 6th chapter. I think I'm just before the trials, so I'm almost right at the end of the game. I heard that there was some kind of bug mid-trial that if you save and then come back to it, it might break the game or spoil shit, so I'm just saving before the trial, and I'll make that into I heard the trial's like really long, so but yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's a mindfuck of a game, but there is a video. I was trying to find the music for this stream, for the pre-stream thing, and I typed in, because I know that the soundtrack was called Beautiful Life or something, and I think I literally think I typed in Beautiful Song, and the related videos came up as Danganronpa V3 is a beautiful mess. And now it's a 5-hour video. When I finish the game, I have to watch that now, because I'm very curious to see, like, why is it a beautiful mess? Is the last chapter that much, like, is it that divisive or bad, or is there other elements in the game that I'm not aware of that are problematic? I don't know. But it'd be very interesting to watch that video. I don't know. But box, we gotta open the box. So I haven't even opened it yet, so I'm just gonna get the knife here and cut it. I'm pulling the knife away from me. I know my mom yelled at me for that once. when I was opening Fanmail, I was like pointing the knife towards me, so that's always gonna be in my mind now. So I think okay, that side's open. We got that situated. I didn't break my arm. Well, Kmart, don't spoil the game, please, because I don't want to get spoiled. I literally have been avoiding spoilers like the plague, and everything, so I'm trying my best to not ruin it for me, because oh my God. I almost opened it. There's a tiny little spot. I didn't... Come on. Do I need the knife? I need the knife for that little spot. Now I'm just like carving into the wood. There we go. Okay, but I think I figured it out. No, there's still a spot. How do I miss... There. Oh, jeez. Leave it to me to make cutting a box just look so complicated. Demur, not demur. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Oh my hot damn. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. PhantomFoxy is freaking me out with how much shit he gets. Like, what? Oh my lord. Alright, so let's just start from left to right. I can confirm I do not have this. I do not have a Sanji figure, so that's frickin' sweet. I didn't even know this existed. Is there a full... Dang, I want to see like a full like shot. 'Cause I think it's him kicking. It's not him trying to moon the camera. But well, okay, well it's supposed to be him kicking. Please don't interpret that as him like mooning the camera. But that's really cool. I didn't know this existed. What brand is this? Because I never seen this one before. Is this? I'm assuming it's straight from Japan, so that's pretty freaking sweet. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really sick. I didn't know I needed this until right now. Thank you. That's just one. That's just one of the three in here. Oh my god. Again, this is something else I didn't know existed. A Bardock figure. I know exactly what this is in reference to. It's to the Bardock special, because they have this like really cool panning shot with this pose, and I love that. Actually, I really like that. I mean, not only do I love the special, but that shot is really cool. That's really cool. That's actually like a thing that they made. So that's freaking sick. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's awesome. That makes me happy. Let's see. And ooh. Oh, that's another sick one. We got Law Trafalgar. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's neat. I definitely do not have these ones, so that is a treat and a half. Looks like the same brand as the Sanji one. I don't know what it's called. But clearly from Japan. There's all the kanji in here. Bandai Spirits? Okay. Where on earth am I going to put these now? Where am I going to put all this stuff now? I don't know. Maybe on the microwave? I don't know. I don't know where... I'm going to have to start stacking stuff on that shelf, I guess. That's freaking sick, though. I don't really talk about Law too much, but I actually do really like this character. He's a really good one. He's really cool. So that's sick. That's pretty freaking sick. Thank you so much, Phantom, for sending these. I didn't expect all this. I got so much freaking boxes in my room now. I gotta literally clean my room up because there's so much boxes, and most of them are from you. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to open these up later and take a picture of them and put them on my Discord, because I'm looking forward to opening them up and seeing what they look like. Usually I mean, I don't think I've had these brands before, but I think now that I've heard Spirits, I definitely think I've heard of them before. So, I'm sorry, chat. I did not look. I wasn't looking at chat. Someone's being condescending. I don't know what's going on in chat. Looks like my knife. Did you rummage my kitchen? I think it's just like a dollar store knife. I don't know where I got this knife. It's I have no idea. But yeah. I figured you're buried in Robin and Nami figures, so I sided on 3 male characters. That's smart. That's smart. I can't simp for the female. I gotta simp for the male characters too. So that actually worked out. You picked some good ones though. I do like those characters. I mean pretty much any One Piece character from the Straw Hats or Law, like they're gonna be like instant like I'm gonna automatically love it. And Bardock's a classic. I've always liked Bardock. Not the weird Dragon Ball like minus Bardock, but like the OG Bardock. Like that's good stuff. But yeah, thank you so much, Phantom, for that. As always, I really appreciate it. That's this man is just absolutely mental with just the shit he sends me and just how much of it. Like I don't even know what to say. It's just beyond appreciative. Someone does that for me every time. So thank you so much. And I was going to stream last night if Kurt was going to be in the NASCAR 75, but that didn't happen, so I postponed it. And then this stuff I was told was going to come in the next day, so I was like, okay, that's a good point to stream it. So it kind of worked out. So I don't want to prolong this for too long because we do got races to get to. We do have the stream goal. If this gets to 50 likes, we'll do a bonus race time. And if that does happen, you know, I don't want to be doing this for like 4.5 hours or however long it's going to be. So we're just going to jump straight into it. Thank you, Phantom, for always for doing that. It's really appreciated. I can't really thank you enough. I did see the comment. I think I gave it a heart, so I am aware of the comments, so I don't really feel like dwelling on it. But yeah, did you hear about RFK made Stenhouse switch pit crews for Bush's pit crew for the rest of the season? What? Could be mistaken. Oh, I've not heard about that. I don't know what on earth. I guess it's not surprising. That's a thing. I've heard of that before with Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon's pit crew swapping at Texas in 2010. So I do remember that. So, that's just it. That's surprising. I mean, it's not even from the same team. That's a different team. Well, it's different. Not only different teams, but entirely different manufacturers too. So that's even more bizarre. So I never heard of it. It's just weird. Hopefully that doesn't screw Brad up or anything. I feel bad for Brad lately. He's had a rough couple of years with owning his own team and everything. So I'm hoping he kind of does better. But yeah, we're just going to jump straight into it. So, yeah, we'll get a little bit of a refresher on just how everything went last stream. Jeff Gordon is our point leader. Dale Reynolds will be very happy about that, but he's in bed making his cookies and milk. In that order, too. Just making cookies and milk in his bed. I don't know what that means. So we're in 6th in the standings. We finished 14th at Daytona. Because because remember, this is default season, so this is all default setups and everything, and I learned very harshly that default is not entirely good, so shockingly. So we're going to make some basic adjustments where it's just going to be tire pressures and wedge, basically pit road adjustments, which I started to do at Rockingham and Vegas. Daytona I never did and got 14th. And Rockingham we got 8th, I think, and then Vegas we won pretty much because I spun going down to pit road with like 20 to go or something, and I just messed up the field order, put me in good position to win. It was kind of a Mickey win, so I'm not really proud of that, so hopefully today we can get a legitimate win. But we're going to a couple of tracks that are generally pretty tough in this game. Atlanta, Darlington, and Bristol, especially starting last in all three of those, so all of those are going to be really difficult, especially with default setup, are mostly default setups, so, or pit road adjustments, so it's going to be pretty tough. So we'll see how that kind of goes. I'm looking forward to it. Now that we've kind of put this challenge for ourselves. But Kurt Busch, 9th in points. Nice. He'll definitely be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, if Sterling Marlin got in the Hall of Fame, Kurt Busch is easily going to be in the Hall of Fame. I would say Sterling Marlin being in the Hall of Fame is a bit of a stretch, but he did win Daytona 500s back-to-back, back when it actually mattered, and he did have a pretty decent career. So I don't think that's too bad. Now, if we have someone like Clint Boyer, I feel like we're going to have some problems because he didn't really win any marquee races. I think Jamie McMurray has a legitimate shot of making it just because he won the 500 and the Brickyard. As crazy and wild that might be. But, I mean, basically Kurt's easily going to get in. Hamlin just got invited in. Easily, Kurt is without a doubt going to be in there. Newman's in there, so no doubt Kurt's going to be in there. For the amount of wins he had over his career, multiple, he won a Coke 600. He's won Daytona 500. He's 30 plus wins, a championship in this, so he's easily going to be a lock. Same with Brad Keselowski and Logano. Even though Logano should really have 0 championships, but we're not gonna rant about that today. So yeah, we're just gonna jump into. We're back to our classic '63 Pontiac. So yeah, I actually will look at the settings or the garage, make sure we don't have to update anything. That's being overhauled, so we can't do anything there. Same with that. Okay, so we are going into this race with pretty damn good stuff. So let me double check my shop edition. Sorry, 2 on the welding. All right, so let's get into everything. Race weekend chassis. We're bringing our best up with Atlanta because that track is a tire. Yeah, it's pretty tough on the tire wear. It's a track where you basically need everything to be really good. That's an 85 power engine. That's also extremely good, and an 88 downforce. Yeah, we'll definitely need it there. So 83 car rating. That might be our highest ever, which is very sick. Logano would have won in 2015. No, he wouldn't. He would have used. I think he was like actually about 25, 30 points back. Now, if he didn't get dunked by Kenseth at Martinsville, you know, he probably would have won it because he lost a lot of points in that one. And if Kenseth or Logano didn't provoke Kenseth into all that shit, then if Logano actually raced smart and didn't be stupid, he probably would have won it. But no, I think it was Harvick in like full season stuff. If you check Racing Reference, Logano got second by like 20 something, 30 points. So I got my notebook of setups here, so I know what tire pressures and stuff to go with when I set everything to default. So got that situated here. Waltrip's on pole. Holy shit. Kurt is 5th. Yes. Kurt is having a good season this year. I'm very happy to see that. So we're going to go to default. And what are my tire pressures for Atlanta? 23, apparently. 23, and then the wedge is one down. So, yeah, that's it. Hopefully the 4th gear is alright. I'll definitely check that out just to make sure it's okay. I mean, I can't imagine why it wouldn't be a problem. But yeah, we're on the Xbox One controllers, so I have to get used to that too. Haven't really played this game since I last streamed, so I might be a little bit rusty, but... Oh, it's on automatic. God damn it, I forgot to switch that too. I don't want it on automatic. I don't want to be like JC and bone myself, because... That's a whole other rant and a half. Why is my phone bloop? Why does this happen to me? It's Tinder? What on earth? Okay, hold on. I have to read this because this doesn't even seem real. So apparently, I got a message on my Tinder saying, we surveyed 100 people and they all agreed that Tinder could use more Brian. 1, isn't my name like really generic? Like, and so many people have that. 2, that's a bunch of bullshit. No one ever cares about me on Tinder. 3, I have not actually used it in weeks. So, okay. It could use more Brian. Yeah, sure. It looks like the 4th gear is fine. I don't think we got to worry about that. Look, I don't have the best average finish. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't seem... We don't usually determine champion based on best average finish. It's always based on just the highest amount of points. And Harvick had the highest amount of that year. Though usually, more often than not, the person that has the best average finish usually is the point leader. Usually the point leader has the highest average finish, but I guess not in that year. Don't know, but... I don't... Alright, so, okay, 4th gear is fine. You can't make, like, 7 championship appearances, win 3 Daytona 500s, Coke 600, Rookie of the Year, spokesperson exchange. I did not. I don't think I was disagreeing. I don't. Oh, he's talking. JC, go. You say things, and then I think it's meant for me, but then it's not, and then I get confused. All right, we'll have Emmerich take it away, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Where's my race audio? There it is. All right, we found it.
EA Sports welcomes you to Hampton, Georgia, site of today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Bass Pro Shops MBNA 500. I think we're in for some incredible racing, judging by this track's history.
The high speeds that can be reached here does make for some exciting racing. There are no restrictor plates to keep them from being able to pass either. It's just all-out, good old stock car racing with the best drivers in the business. I can't wait to get this one underway.
An unusual back-of-the-pack start for Chase Montgomery.
You know, I spoke with the guys from that team in the garage this morning, and they said they tried a little something different in qualifying this week. They learned their lesson, though. Stick with what works, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
An impressive average finish record for the DeVilbiss car.
Points, points, points. Wins are great when they come, but top 10 finishes week after week are what build your points. Heck, you could win the championship on top 10s alone if you're consistent.
Not anymore. I don't even know why he said that. Even back then, that wasn't really a thing. But, well, I guess Kenseth, but... But he won, so that doesn't even...
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Alternate ski with Newman, yeah! Tinder is not... JC, don't gaslight the audience. That's not what Tinder fucking is. It's a dating app.
Let's see how they'll line up for the start. In the front row are the
Well,
Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet
Michael Waltrip could have a serious shot to win. Let's hope Kerr has a good day. We're starting shotgun on the field. We'll see what we can do. I'm hoping for a good run. The car is really good. I mean, based on the car rating, I mean, it's the best rating we've ever had. I gotta get used to the game again. It's been a little bit since I last played. We'll see if the wedge and tire pressures help with the car. We definitely got to attack on the start, something I didn't really do at Rockingham. So it's kind of my fault. Jimmy's starting back here too, which is also really interesting. Jeff Gordon is our championship leader, so we do have to watch out for him.
Still beside you. 31-63. There's a 3-second margin between you and the leader. 3 wide. Hold that line. Keep it up. Hold your line. You're still there.
Got a lot of fancy cars in this game now. That's 4 wide in front. I'm not even gonna bother trying to race that. I'm just gonna let that settle out. Oh, 37's pissed. I don't know how mad, but I guess not mad enough to hit me, so that's good. More scrapes in front of me.
29-88. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel?
Well, we're moving up through the field, so we're doing something right. But yeah, it's just the other thing too with this track. It seems, I think our fuel goes to about, and our tires go to about 27 laps, so it's gonna take, like I said, 20, I can't talk, 27 laps. So it'll be 27, 54, and then 81 to the end, so it'll be kind of perfect. That's some, I heard some scrapes and scrunches behind me, so something happened. Poor Jimmy Johnson. Luckily, Toxic is not in chat to witness that or hear that, because that was that could have been really embarrassing. Jeff Gordon's back here too. I don't know what's going on with him. 21st. That is an awful qualifying start. Dale Jr. is also running really bad this year too. He's, I think, 15th in points currently, so he's definitely having a very down year. With how the game works with the AI, it seems like you need to be really good early in the season, because then it kind of determines how your the AI will be for the rest of the year and like who's going to be generally competitive. So Dale Jr. starting 15th. That means this well, I can't even see this deep into the season, but this early on could mean something really bad for him as the season goes on. Like he just won't be as good, and our real championship threats will be people like Jeff Gordon and Bobby Labonte, who has not won in this career mode up until Daytona. Shockingly enough, usually his AI is like pretty decent. I mean, he's one that definitely can win, so it's weird that it took him this long to finally get one. Yeah, we are officially in the top half of the field, 6 laps in. The car is good. It's not as good as it was before with all the bells and whistles of a full-blown custom setup, but otherwise it's still pretty good. Yeah, that's kind of the challenge I did want. I did want it to be a lot tougher, getting rid of the default setups, but definitely something where I'm just not running like 30th. So this is definitely a good step up. Kind of cool. We got the McDonald's thing on the back of the car. I'm not used to ever seeing the play place. I just went to the kamikaze camera angle, so that doesn't really work for me. But yeah, the play place. I think my area, it did have one of those back in like the early 2000s. That's not really a thing anymore, but I remember that. I don't think I've ever went on them, but I remember they existed. Chat is amazing sometimes. They just go on these topics, even if I'm not looking at it as much. I probably should be looking at it way more, but they're just on a whole discussion about Tinder and everything. That's awesome. Well, at least Jeff Gordon's fast. He is moving up through the field, so he's doing good. It is getting a little bit harder to actually start making passes, so yeah, we're gonna have to kind of bank on good pit stops too. Car does feel a bit tight, even with all the wedge taken out, or like a full round out. It's still a little bit tight, so I'm hoping when I go down pit road I can maybe make an adjustment to maybe fix that. Because now that I have a like default like everything, like the flares and everything, it's not all decked out on downforce. JC, you need to make a Tinder account where it's just like your hard eyes as the profile. That'd be really funny. Alright, with this passing light set out, it's going to put us up in the top 15. Very nice. Look at Johnny Benson up inside the top. I think he's in the top 10. Good run for him. This is kind of shaping up to be a very casual top 10 run. Like a really respectable point day. I don't know, I don't even know if I can win at Darlington or Bristol, so Darlington I might have a shot. Bristol I don't think I'm going to do well. I mean, we might get lucky on the janky AI yellow. That always happens, so we might get bailed on that, but Darlington might be our only real shot to win for this stream. We are losing time to leader per lap, so maybe the car is just a bit too tight, which is weird because it feels pretty good. It's pretty comfortable, but maybe it could be a little more faster. So we are almost halfway through our fuel run. So we'll see. That's another thing too that's going to play another factor is, will the pit crew have a decent stop? Will we gain or lose time during the cycle? I don't know. Michael Waltrip, unfortunately, does not seem like he will win today as he's in 14th. So he is. It's probably Tony Stewart that's leading, so it's a kind of a boring, predictable race leader. Not really anything exciting there. That car did not want to turn. Sometimes when you hit the corner and hit the brakes, it just rotates and it just really grips through the corner. It didn't want to do that time. I can swipe. Kamikaze out of nowhere. He's gonna swipe right on me. Yeah, hell yeah. What a Chad. What an absolute legend. See, KG just comes in when he needs to, or when he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't. He just knows when to arrive. I just fucking got right side on the straightaway. Oh, my OCD's gonna be. I'm triggered again. That's some bullshit. damn it. That's so embarrassing. I mean, I moved up all the way through the field, made no contact with anyone, just to freaking snip the wall on the straightaway looking at Chad. That's embarrassing. Apparently we can go, we got halfway in field around lap 16, so we can go really, like, realistically about 32 laps or 31. Kind of curious how this car is going to be on the extra long run. Like, I wonder how good my tire is going to be compared to them if I can start reeling them in that way. And we gained, that wasn't even a full 10th. We did gain a spot, so now we are 14th. Gordon's still... Oh, that's not what I want to do. That just got just disgustingly tight. Got that clown staring at. Yeah, well, how many people have ever done career mode and got the McDonald's sponsor on the rear of the car to get the Play Palace thing? I showed this earlier, but yeah, it's Play Palace. That was a thing in time. It makes me feel old. I keep staying right behind Gordon. That's giving me like bad, dirty air, and it just got tight. So, gotta find a way around him. There we go. That really goes to show how good this car is in the straight. If it was able to make that type of move. Oh, we're 13th. Wasn't I? I thought it was 14th. Did someone blow up and I wasn't aware of it? Yeah, I might have to make some wedge adjustments to get this thing a little bit freer. It definitely tightened up a little more a lot more in the long run than I thought it was going to be. So we'll have to probably make that adjustment when I pit. It still exists. JC must be like a frequent like Play Palace connoisseur to know that. I don't know why I came to that conclusion, but yeah, I'm just gonna go with that assumption. He's just like a Play Palace extraordinaire, just casually goes to them like every Sunday. Ooh, hello. Thank you, Cryo S, with the, I guess that's the Australian 5? Or is it an American 5? I don't think it would say American. I don't think it would say, I guess it's Australian. Well, thank you for the 5 nonetheless. Whatever currency that actually is. I appreciate it. That's very thoughtful. And welcome and hello. I demand JC's tier list of Play Palace. Yeah, I need that. We need that too. We need that because I think he knows a lot more than we don't know. He knows more that he won't let on. I can't talk. Why are words so hard for me? Johnny Benson, I think, is starting to deal with having the tire wear effect, or it's like really affecting him a lot more because this just brought everyone together now. So we could get a top 10 out of all this. Mark, why? Why did you have to cut me off? So we'll be pitting in about 4 laps maybe, or whenever we start to see people pit. I really don't want to get undercut by them too badly. Oh my god, Benson is 9th. He is actually in the top 10. That's freaking sweet. So with Burton there, that's going to put us 10th. That's going to be for 9th right here. So, I mean, if this keeps up, this will be a very casual top 10. Who am I gaining respect for? I don't know. Alright, that's 9th. There's a big gap between the leaders and, I don't know, whatever amount of cars are in that pack, but yeah. Tony Stewart's 7th. Okay, so he's not the race leader. That's interesting. Could it be... Oh my god, if it's Kurt Busch, I will freaking lose my mind. That's going to drive me absolutely freaking nuts if it's Kurt Busch leading. He was really good the last mile and a half. They were... Well, last mile and a half was technically Vegas in this game, but... At Homestead, he was legitimately going to win that race had he not pitted so much later than everyone. You know, like, kind of screwed up his strategy. And Kurt is notoriously good here. He has a lot of wins here. More than I remembered. It's... I think that's 4 wins here at Atlanta, I think. 2002, 2009, and 10. And then 2021, so I think it's 4 wins here. It might be 5. I might be missing one. But he's won a shit ton here. So Kurt was good here. He did win here in the fall of 2002. That was more because of rain. I think he was pretty good that day altogether. So I think it was one of those rain-shorn ones where he just he was up front, but he was very competitive, and he just didn't get lucky. He got lucky in Michigan 2015. I remember that. I was going through the every win Kurt stuff was very fascinating to kind of refamiliarize myself with a lot of his wins because about 95% of them I have a good I remember them pretty well. I know of the 2010 All-Star Race one, but I think that one's probably my most the most impressive one, or the one I just really didn't remember them at all. Because in that final segment, he was like 8th or 10th, went through or dodged 2 wrecks and then got to lead. That was freaking nuts. He went from like 4th to 1st on 1 lap. All right, they're pitting. We're gonna do the same. So they don't get an undercut on us. Try to get down there. Be a little more aggressive. Not too aggressive, but like... Right at 70. That was perfect. Make the car a little looser. And that's it. 15-3 on the pit stop. Good first run. Good first run. Oh my god, my controller vibrated. Alright, I gotta hold on to it. I need more water. But I don't have it. And it pisses me off. That's a 15-1. Good job, pit crew. Well, it was gonna be good stuff. Can we go? Like, what? Why? We lost so much time from just sitting there. That's gonna hurt us. We did pit a lap earlier than people, so I'd like to think, you know, we'll definitely benefit from this. I probably should have just stayed on the bottom of the track and be a gentlemanly scholar, but I didn't do that, so, whoopsie doodles on my part. I'll do that next run. Now we'll see if this car is a little more, just a little bit better. Alright, well, definitely, it was loose there, so that's a step in the right direction. So we were running about 9th before we were ahead of Mark and Jimmy, so I think we're going to cycle out okay. The car is so good to the point where, at least on the short run, I don't even need to hit the brakes. I just have to let off the gas a little bit, and then it's fine. So that's officially going to put us back on lead lap. So that's good. There's Kenseth, which I don't know if he was running up in the top 10 or what. He might have been. Yeah, Danica should be in this top 75 as like best female driver in the modern... Best female driver of the 21st century. I really had to struggle to think of like what category she could even be in, but yeah, the best female driver of the 21st century. I can't even say of all time because I think Janet Guthrie and Johanna Long were actually better. Johanna Long kind of got robbed of not getting good equipment, and Janet Guthrie was actually like pretty good, so, or pretty decent, so. Yeah, in the 21st century, Danica is the best. I don't know if that's a pretty low bar in NASCAR, because there wasn't much competition, but you know she cornered the market on what females can run. That's a lie. That's a lie. Okay, so we're 9th. So we did cycle out basically exactly where we're running before, so I guess that's good. And now everyone's starting to get caught in lap traffic. So, Dale, if that Dale Jr. in 8th, okay, he's actually having like a good day. Yeah, good day for him. Good day for Labonte. We're gonna gain some points on Jeff Gordon. So, all right, that's not bad. And we pitted a lap or I don't know how many laps before everyone else, but we did have the undercut. I don't know how much of an advantage that's actually going to be on everyone, but you know, I guess we'll see as everything progresses. I think we're about 8 seconds back like before. Yeah, 8.3. So not. I don't think I gained. I don't think I might have lost time. I'm not really sure. Boy, this second run is going to be very boring if I'm not going to really ever have a chance to pass anyone. Jeez. And Jeff Gordon's kind of quick. I think he's running me down, so that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, Atlanta and the AI are generally pretty damn tough. And they're overall pretty good, so me running 9th is, I think, impressive as all hell. So we're about 8/10 back off of Gordon, or ahead of him. Okay, now he's an actual indicator, so that's a problem. Yeah, he's fast. Yeah, I think it's one of those people that pitted a lot later, so I guess that makes sense why he's so much quicker. Because when we were on even tires, I was definitely a good bit quicker. That's the thing, though. I don't think the car is good enough to the point where I can just stay out as long as possible. Because I feel like we'll just lose more time doing it that way. So we kind of have to play a bit of defense a little bit. Because I don't think the car is too good on offense. And try to, I don't know. That's just kind of the strategy we kind of put ourselves in. Very curious where everyone's running, though. Because Marlin's up there. Tony Stewart's not leading. Obviously, Waltrip was on pole, but he dropped back. Kurt started 5th, so he is probably, definitely got to be top 5. Jeff Gordon's closing in on me, so that's a problem. Our interval. No, I'm not, crew chief. Stop gaslighting me. I know I'm not closer to lead. I'm still 8.6 seconds back. It's kind of stayed the same for a little bit. I don't think I can hold Gordon up, though. I think it's just going to be a matter of time before he passes me. Okay, Dale Jr.'s like 1.6 back. I don't know if I'm gonna actually catch him. That's a lap car. I thought that was Dale Jr. in front of me, but that's a lap car. So yeah, this run's gonna be very boring. Like, just nothing's gonna happen. Well, except for Gordon and maybe Kenseth passing me, but otherwise, it's gonna be a very depressing run. We're just not. See, this is where power of editing comes into play, because then I could just cut all this out until like Gordon or Kenseth pass me, then I'll like cut back. Well, hopefully lap traffic causes some problems and holds them up, but usually the AI are pretty good at passing lap cars, so I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. The car doesn't seem like it's planted in a track too well. You see it like bobble a little bit. I don't know if it's able to be like picked up. Yeah, it bobbles a little bit in the corner, so it doesn't. I don't think it's fully planted to the ground properly. Oh, that apron! It's just it wanted to break. It wanted to do some break dancing or a bounce. That's a System of a Down song. All right, well, I mean lap traffic's up. Wait, lap traffic saves? No, okay. Damn. Really want to keep 9th. I don't even know if I'll get to 10th. I don't even know if I'll keep it because 10th is just as fast. That's crazy how much tougher they are. I guess that's just how much of a difference is the default, or I guess all the other adjustments made to the car that help it out a ton. Because yeah, we're struggling. So I guess with this game, with this this race length, I guess it's just always going to be really tough, even when you max everything out. So that's kind of cool to know that it's just I guess always going to be difficult like this. I don't know how we're fighting back, but okay. Maybe the tire we're starting to like equal out or something now. We got like 80 plus tire wear or something, so it better start kicking in at some point. We just fought back that spot. That was amazing. I thought it was over. I thought it was completely over. And Marlin's short pitting, that's actually pretty smart on his part. I guess we'll start seeing some people short pit. I just got held up. I just got held up in lap traffic. That's just embarrassing. That should not have happened. That should have been such an easy pass. I just made it look so much harder.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. All right, now get hungry. We need to eat up this 10-second gap to the leader. Clear all around.
So we're pitting around lap 60, I think, or maybe 57. I might pit a little bit earlier. Well, 3 laps earlier, so that's my plan. Lap 57.
Making up some time. The left rear's getting warm.
If Kurt Busch is leading this race, that's gonna be just. I'm kind of hoping it is him. He did start 5th. Waltrip, Stewart were 2nd. Kurt started 5th, so he was the 3rd one on the third one in the bottom row. So it could possibly be him.
Hit your marks, be smooth. Easy, buddy. That left front tire's seen some action. The 24 car is looking to pass. 30-13. Keep coming. We're getting there. Got one eye.
Oh boy, this is just a bad spot with lap traffic. Both of them on the bottom and top lane. And of course, Paul is just gonna block me off the fucking racing surface, like a punk. We'll get by him. All right, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Car, now it's too loose. But that's like the only way I can make the car be fast. There goes Gordon. That's the point leader. I would like to gain more points on him if I can, which I don't think that's going to happen today.
The 24 car is still there. We draw back a spot. Let's push it.
This is probably a race where I could have qualified, and it still probably would have been really tough to win, or even just do well, because we're not really closing in at all. That would have been really interesting to see that develop.
30-33. Catching up to the leader. Keep on it.
Oscar. We'll pit on lap 56. We'll pit this time, or next time by. Well, it's going to be this time by, don't we hit the line. And we're starting to lose time. I don't know, it's just crazy, because the car doesn't handle that bad. I mean, it's a little free, but I don't think it's anything too egregious, so... Yeah, they're just, it's crazy how fast they are this season. They really ramped it up. Almost like Ken's. That was almost going to be really bad. We dodged the bullet there. Alright, this is our standard stop. Hopefully Picker just doesn't just stop on track. The fact we can't get a good game in 20... Yeah, it's amazing. That's a whole other thing. That's just everything about the modern state of games with NASCAR stuff is just so depressing. Well, that's going to be a 15.3, so actually it was right on the estimated time, and we got out of pit road instantly. We didn't have like this 2-second wait time. So it was very nice. With us pitting, I mean, I like to think us pitting early is going to mean we'll be able to gain time, but I really doubt it. We were about 2 or 3 seconds back from the next person on the field, so I think a 9th or a 10th is really all we're going to be able to get out of this car, which sucks. Oh, we have an engine failure. I don't think that's for position, though. But who is it? And why is he on and off the track? It's Jeff Burton. I mean, that's not really for position, but... Yeah. Well, all we can do now is just hope that this undercut's good enough. I mean, I think our tires are gonna be pretty good for the rest of the race, so I don't think we have to worry about that too much. The wear has been pretty good. It's just, I don't know. This season's gonna be very interesting with just how much harder everything is now. I see Sterling Marlin in front of me, so that could be a spot. That might be for a virtual 8th once everything cycles through. So that's interesting. He did pit way earlier than everyone else, so it would make sense for him to really drop back now. I just can't believe we've had such a clean car this whole race. I don't think I made contact with anyone. And then that right side, all because I nipped the wall, is going to cost everything. Let's see in the leaderboard here. 37, 43. Yeah, Marlin's definitely for position, so that'll be a nice spot to gain, and we are definitely on way better tires than him, so we should be able to pass him without much of a problem. There's Labonte. I think he was up in the top 10 somewhere, but he's on way newer tires, so I don't think we're going to be able to really run him down. So I'm not going to really worry about him too much. Oh, I did see that, JC. I heard the comments, so I did see that. But thank you, though. I appreciate it. Oh, we're about to pass Marlin, so that's good. I don't know where that's going to cycle us out after everything's settled. That might be for 8th place, maybe? Labonte might be for virtual 7th? The fact I'm even keeping up with him when he's on 5 or 6 lap newer tires was... Well, never mind. He pulled away. Never mind. Wow, look at him make jokes. That was adorable. Wow. Wow, Hermie Sadler just did not give a shit about Labonte. Just completely chopped him off. Fucking... Labonte, go! What is the... How are you mad at me for that? Blame Hermie Sadler for just stopping. What a fucking idiot. How the fuck was I supposed to... I thought it was just another innocent lap car. But nope. That's just such fucking horseshit. Now he's pissed at me. Like, what was I supposed to do there? Damn, that cost me so much fucking time, too. We need all the time we can get gain on Gordon because he's on newer tires and all that shit, and we just lost so much of that because of that bullshit. It's so fucking stupid.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. Got one down low. Clear. 8 cars are bent. Got one high. Still there. Top 10. Got some more work to do.
Okay, well, I'll take a 10.
We're clear.
I think this is going to put us 8th, maybe? I'm not really sure.
29.76. Come on, buddy. Push it. We can pick up some more spots. Number 41 is inside. All clear, buddy.
Oh, we still got people down pit road, so... Yeah, I think it's going to be 8th, which is still pretty good. Jeff Gordon's still a good bit back. I don't know if he'll be able to run me down or not.
29.87. You're closing on the
Yep,
lead.
that is 8th, and Labonte's 7th, so...
Seconds. Take care of your car.
This season's gonna be really weird. Are we gonna have, like, way more top 10s than top 5s? Usually it's been kind of a... It's pretty close to being, like, an even split. But not this year. Oh, no, that's Kurt. Oh, man. He was one of those last people to pit. Man, Kurt and his horrible pit calls just cost him so much. He was running top 5 this whole... I mean, he's gonna have fresher tires. He's 6, so... He might get to 5th, but... That really sucks.
Keep it up.
That really could have been, like, an easy top 5 for him, and he just threw it away.
Clear on both sides.
Hello, not easy.
Okay, let's get after these guys now.
I think Bobby Labonte's 2nd in points, so this is actually to be a good point day for Labonte, too. He's going to gain 12 points, maybe, or 8 points on Jeff Gordon, so that's good. Now I'm starting to wonder if we'll actually win a championship this season. I mean, if it's going to be this tough week in and week out, I mean, getting top 10s isn't going to cut it because, you know, they're pretty good. Their average finishes are insane in this game. So, I mean, these finishes won't cut it. Like, most of the time. Most of the time won't. But we're going to have some guaranteed tracks where I know we'll do well. We got Texas that's coming up shortly, Talladega. Now that I know I can make adjustments. Right now I know I can, you know, now I know the tire pressure adjustments would probably make a much more of an impact. And I think Talladega is a lot easier in general versus Daytona, so that should be a very automatic dub.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. All right, now get hungry. We need to eat up this 10-second gap to the leader.
So we got less than 10 to go. Still maintaining track position. Kenseth is now 9th, so Gordon dropped back. So I guess Kenseth might have been like one of the last people to pit, maybe.
Fuel tank ought to be about half.
Kyle Petty blocked him like an absolute chump. We'll get by him though.
29.73. Making up some time.
And we're about 1.2 seconds ahead, so that's definitely a nice cushion. We're actually reeling in Labonte, which is very interesting, because considering he has about 5 or 6 lap newer tires than me, so you would think he would have just pulled away and it wouldn't have been a contest, but apparently not. We're kind of there, which makes it all the more frustrating that we lost a good second or so of time because of the Hermie Sadler incident.
29.90. You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do. Okay, you've got some driving to do. The leader has about 10 seconds on us.
I tonight? I think I'm pretty good. No real complaints on my end. I feel better. Oh, we got another engine failure. That is Stan Barrett, or maybe it's not. I don't know who's in that 60 car anymore. Also, Kenseth and Gordon are there. That's a problem. Wow, they're gonna catch me right at the end of this freaking race. I thought I was in the clear, but I was very, very wrong. Boy, that's scary. They still got enough laps left to... Oh boy, we're gonna have to fight for this 8th place, I think. Damn, we don't even have any lap traffic too as a buffer. It's all gonna come down to race pace, and we don't really have that right now. They have so much newer tires than me. It's just gonna make things a lot more complicated. This is gonna be... I don't know how we're gonna hold them off. No idea how I'm gonna be able to pull that off. Alright, we're just gonna have to do some defensive driving, I think. If they're gonna pass me, they're gonna have to do it on the outside, like the good old American way. So we're just gonna park the bottom here as much as we can. Maybe a little bit of blocking on this. I couldn't even do that in the straights. Oh yes, I can. God, this is gonna be brutal to try to hang on. Oh, car! Oh my God, car! Stop! Stop! Oh, it just has no more grip. It just has no more grip. Oh, we're gonna get that. No, we're not. Oh, maybe we will. Arrow push from Gordon. Oh, barely. We're gonna barely get that spot back. Track, I can't have you making my car bounce. Oh my God. This is such a sweaty situation. Oh, I didn't even apply deodorant for this stream. It's just stuff from earlier today. That's not gonna hold. That's a horrible fucking corner. Ah, God damn it. Let's get back down low. I can't believe I got back down low. This is... I don't know. I mean, we're still hanging on. We got lap traffic, though, so... That's a terrible fucking angle in the corner. Alright, lap traffic's gonna have to come and save the day here, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Well, I mean, it's still top 10, but... Now the car will turn. It's just such a fucking fuck here. Alright, well, lap traffic got there, but it was too little too late. Yeah, too little too late with the lap traffic. Oh boy, we'll bring it home 9th. Phew! Oh my lord! Wow. Hey, Ryan Newman got... Kurt got 4th right at the end. Oh, hell yeah. Alright.
There weren't very many lead changes.
To be honest, I'm a little
God
surprised
damn, this game is going to make this season really fucking tough. Wow. That was good shit. That was awesome. I don't even know what to say. That was, like, fantastic. It was very difficult. I probably could have qualified, and it still would have been really tough, because we really weren't gaining. We probably could have qualified, and it still would have been, like, really tough. Brian Newman dominated that. Holy crap. Kurt led a lap somewhere. That's the... Oh, wow. I can't believe he led that much. So, Bobby Labonte got 8th. He did get some points. So, good for him. Mark Martin 11th. Marlon 12th. And we only have Benson 21st. Oh. Waltrip, who qualified on pole. He didn't even lead the first lap. Wow, he didn't even lead the first lap. I guess Newman got it right away. But yay, good run for Kurt. Got top 5. Same with Rusty Wallace. Damn, I didn't even know he was up there. Yeah, well, that was a very solid race. Might be getting a surprise with it. Well, that's interesting. I don't know what that means, but that's very interesting. So how many cars on lead lap? About, damn, 20 on the lead lap, so more than half the field went a lap down. And the people that blew up were Jeff Burton. That sucks. Stan Barrett, and that's it. So 2 DNFs. All right, on to Darlington. How many long? 41-minute race. All right, on to Darlington. That's gonna. I don't know. I'm starting to think I need to qualify or something. I mean, it's still too early in the season to make that judgment call, but with a race like that and how tough it was, I mean, that was. We might have to qualify again. I'm not really sure. Tony Stewart, new point leader. Ooh, interesting. Jeff Gordon drops to 2nd. Newman's up to 3rd with his first win, or a 2nd win of the career mode. Wow, I forgot he won in the first season. I forgot he did. I can't believe he didn't win the other ones. Point situation is still pretty tight throughout. We are 94 backs. Actually, we're in 7th. We might have lost a spot to someone. I don't know. But yeah, we're still 7th. Kurt's up to 8th. Hell yeah, that's sick. And we got Kent at 9th, Rusty 10th. Dale Jr. 12th, having a very off year. We'll see if we have to repair anything with the car. Everything looks good, but we could repair this one and get that. That is our weakest condition one. With our new pit crew and everything, and new engineers, people, like, we can overhaul things and everything will be a lot better. So we'll go with that. Engine, that's still our strongest one. That one's probably our weakest. I could sell one. That's actually our weakest one, so we could just sell that. And then get another one, just overhaul another one. Like this one. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Got that situated. Bodies. That one's being built still. That's still our best one there, so maybe this one will repair. Yeah, get that durability up a little bit. That's like $2 million we spent there, just about. And one more race on the welding station for the chassis tire wear. So tracks out like Atlanta, that'll be really good for us. But yeah, it was really good. That was, I mean, of all the races in the season where we could just run like top 10, that'd be really cool. But not every race is like that. Not every track's like that. Darlington, I think, is easier than Atlanta, so we might do better. I'm kind of curious about it, so we'll just jump straight into it. Actually, let me double check the point situation. We gotta look out for Tony Stewart, Gordon. Okay, so yeah, let's jump into it. Hopefully, we can get a top 5, so that doesn't feel like we got that Mickey win at Vegas, because that counted as a top 5 too. So I would like to get like an actual top 5 on merit. Even though I think at Vegas we were running 5th or 4th before that yellow. So I don't know. I just want an earned dub. That's a good tire wear there, so we'll go with that. That's still good condition with all that. Body. That's 87. That's still pretty good. 84 car rating. That's our highest one of the career mode. Ooh, we got a new record. Alright, so Darlington. Actually, I need to bring up my notebook over here and see what kind of settings we have for that. On to the second page now with that. Let's see. Junior's on pole. Good for him. And Kurt is... Oh, Kurt. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's not even in the top 20. He is... Oh, my God. Where is he? 33rd. That is disgusting, game. You just can't do that to my boy like that. That's bullshit. Alright, Darlington. Tires said it was 22. Suspension, it says half a round, so we'll do that. Actually, oh no, I gotta change the gear ratio because it always resets that. So let me fix that. There we go. Now let's practice. Make sure the fourth gear is fine. We don't have to adjust there. It's not going to rev out. It should be fine. But you never know. This is going to be another track, too, that's going to be fun to drive on in this game. I've always just had a very good feel for it. So, yeah, we'll see if we can get a better finish. Lap traffic's going to be very bad for them, though. Usually they always get held up, so... I'm kind of expecting that. I might have to make it a little bit looser, because it's got that tight feeling right away. And on the long run, if it's going to start being this bad, then we might have to make more adjustments to it. So we'll probably make that car a little bit freer. We had to do that at Atlanta too, an extra half a round up, so we'll probably do that too just to be safe. Alright. We'll have Emran take it away, and we'll just get this started.
This is Joe Moore, along with Barney Hall for MRN, and we're live at Darlington Raceway, the granddaddy of super speedways, in Darlington, South Carolina for the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. Barney, drivers love coming to Darlington because of its history, but they often leave wishing they hadn't shown up. Why's that?
Well, we'll see a lot of drivers run right up against the wall here all race long. That makes you fast, but it can also be very costly when you make even the slightest mistake.
Ryan Newman won 2002 Rookie of the Year honors after an impressive 6th place finish in the points.
That was a great rookie battle that came down to the last race of the season. This guy should have a long and successful Cup career to look forward to.
David Green is having some trouble in the points this year.
And of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. You'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. Not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
The 63 car can't seem to find the right setups for his qualifying runs this year.
Man, does this make getting a win tough. He has to be careful not to beat up the car, as aerodynamics have become so important at these speedway tracks. That's not easy to do when you have the whole field starting in front of you.
See any alternate schemes, so that's boring. I like how there's two of the Home Depot cars beside each other. That's adorable. All right, I think it's 73 laps for the 400 miles, 25%. So here we go. We're gonna have to be very aggressive on the start because I know they check up a lot in turn 4 at lap 1. So we're gonna have to try to take advantage of that. Yeah, we'll see how this car handles. Kurt's on the bottom lane, which is good, so he could gain a lot of spots here. Got some a little bit of stack up there already. Try to just be on the bottom here. Just really take it easy. I'm saying I'm taking it easy, but we're gaining spots. I'm really trying to be careful. And there's the Darlington stack up. That's what I like to see. Last to 21st, I'll take it. This is a race I think we can get a top 5 in. I really feel like that is possible here. Especially once lap traffic comes into play, because with how narrow this track is, it is going to be really tough for the AI to make passes. It's going to really stack things up. There's a little bit of a stack up there. Car feels alright, but does still feel a bit tight, which is kind of crazy to think because I mean, we have a round and a half of wedge taken out of it, and it's still tight. So that's kind of a little bit concerning. Bob Labonte is mad, but not mad enough to hit me. I thought they were gonna hit each other there, but that didn't happen. Ooh, it was really close to Bobby, but we dodged the bullet. We're fine. That was just very close. That was literally flirting with disaster. Hello, McMurray. Nice little bit of a... That was such a diamond off the corner. We were like not even on the racing surface for most of that corner. And it worked out. Nice pass up to 12th. This, I would like to say the car is fast, but we gained a lot of spots in that first lap because they just checked up. So we need to maintain this level of pace. I think we got some fancy drivers up at the front too that kind of stacked the field up probably, or were slowing them down. So that probably affected things too.
27, 36. That one was quick. Let's do it again. Stay patient. You're about 4 seconds behind the leader.
Oh, I felt it. It got that tight feeling in it. It wanted to kind of go straight. Kind of caught it though, so luckily it didn't hurt us at all. But I felt it. It wanted to do something stupid. Hello, Kenseth. Goodbye, Kenseth. I don't know where Goran's running. Tony Stewart's our point leader though, so we gotta kind of have to worry about him. But Sadler, oh yeah, that's why they're slowing up. Yeah, okay. So we got Sadler and Waltrip holding up Stewart and Wallace. They're just generally a lot faster cars in this game. So that explains a lot of that. We're in the top 10.
27, 46. Making up some time. You're 4 seconds off the lead. Stay smooth. You can
Hello,
catch
Rusty.
Nice pass.
And
Hold it steady. 3 wide.
oh boy, that could have been. We could have had some AI shenanigans there. That didn't work out right. It wanted to do it again, where it just went straight. It's I hate it. I hate how it does that sometimes. Dodge. I mean, we got right side damage though, which again, we moved up so many. We've gotten up through the field so well, just to get right side damage. That it ceases to amaze me how often that happens. Oh boy, that's a. No, they didn't hit. I really thought they were going to hit each other. That's why I kind of gave them a lot more extra room. Oh, we bump and ran Marlin. And it looks like they're finally, well, Waltrip and Stewart finally got around Elliott Sadler, so good for them. That's a bit of a slide job, but it worked. You're right, crew chief. I did lose ground, but look who I was behind all that time. And also, look at me actually run down. Okay, my tire wears. All right, yeah, we're definitely cooking that right front. But look at us do things. We're almost up to 5th. Waltrip is running for 4th. Can't wait to get by Waltrip so I can hit turn 1 the way I want to, not enter so low. Gonna have to step it up to stay in this one. 4.5. So we'll see how much we can start to reel them in now. Why I see Rum instead of Room? I don't know. Maybe that's a Pennsylvania accent thing. I'm not really sure. Jimmy Johnson's second. That's cool. I did gain about 2/10 that lap, so ladies and gentlemen, we might have a shot to win here. We might actually have a car that is capable of winning. Never mind. Fucking hit the wall like an ass. I think Jimmy Johnson is faster than whoever's leading because he's only about 2/10 back, so he might be getting held up. Another 2/10 gain. Oh boy, just imagine when we have fresher tires. Oh boy, that's gonna be very interesting to see how that develops. Yeah, it's so nice to feel like we're gonna have a shot to win. It's really the first time this season where I feel like we've had a car that's capable of doing it, because Daytona we had no shot. Rockingham we were maybe a 5th place car. Vegas was again another like potential 5th place car. Well, I mean we got lucky with the win, so I'm not really gonna count that too much. Then Atlanta we just barely got top 10, so yeah, this is nice. Make sure your controller doesn't disconnect. Yeah, it's on the Xbox One controller, so I mean, I did change the batteries recently, so they should be good. And it's still vibrating when I make contact with things, so it still has life in it. So it should be fine for a while. You know, this game, weirdly enough, doesn't use the vibration effect too much. It's really only when you hit a wall or hit another car or the pit stops. Otherwise, it's numb the whole time.
Let's get a new left rear tire.
Anyway, we're closing in on Gordon, so that's really good. 3.3.
Catch up to the leader. Keep on it.
Damn. I'm not used to having a car to the point where I just got such a run there. That was nuts.
The 24 car is still there.
3.1 back.
Time to go. Let's get on it.
Dale Jr. still leading, so good point day for him. He definitely needs it. He's been running kind of very mid lately for his AI standards.
Hey, keep digging. This car's gonna come to you. Be patient.
It's weird because the tire wear is really starting to get bad on the car, but I don't really think it's affecting me in terms of running down the leader at all. It's still been pretty good, so I don't know. They're doing pretty good. It's nice. This thing really cuts at the corner. Like, good God, it just wants to go off the track, and it turns so well.
Race leader's got 3 seconds on you.
Amazed they haven't caught lap traffic yet. I think that kind of goes to show again too how much better the field is, or just how much tougher they are.
Bring it in when you're ready. We're in our pit window. You're off the pace. If we miss the car setup, you need to pick it up about 2.5 seconds.
Well, I thought Jimmy was gonna run down Junior and try to pass him. He was kind of stuck behind him for a little bit, but it looks like as the tires have degraded, Junior's just starting to pull away. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, we're only about 2.4 seconds back last lap. It might be a little bit closer this lap. It's hard to tell, but we are closing each lap. That's a good old-fashioned wall scrape for good measure. We only gained a 10th that lap, so maybe the tire was really starting to finally kick in. We'll be pitting pretty shortly though.
The leader's gaining a couple tenths a lap on us. Leader's running about 2.5 seconds in front of you.
Car rating for the race was an 84, so it's I think it's the highest one of the career mode thus far. Last race at Atlanta was 83. Oh boy. All right, it's starting to officially get into that bad category. It really is starting to. It's not liking the. It's not doing too well. But 95% of this run, the car is just amazing. So once we pit, get fresher tires on it, we should be able to pass Dale Jr. and everyone else back like nothing. Oh, Dale Jr. is gonna pit. All right, we'll do the same. There we go. Standard 4 tires stop, don't gotta repair damage, and then that's it. Really good first run. Now we're pitting with Dale Jr., so he's not gonna try to get an undercut. I don't know if we pitted too early. I think we can go about 27 laps, so 27, 54, and then 71. So that last little bit at the end, we're gonna have to go a little bit longer. If I know you'd be completely against it, why not use save states? With the NASCAR 8, I did do that. I never went with, I can't talk. I ended up just kind of sticking with my decision because I just felt cheap if I went back and changed it. Because it is my fault. I shouldn't have really, I'm just going to leave it as it lies type of situation. So we're going to try leave Piro like an official clean boy, and we're right there with them. So I think we'll easily get the lead here. Oh, Benson's going to hold him up. That's good for us. Thank you, Benson, for continuing to hold Junior up. And that's going to put us, I think, in the lead, unless something else crazy happens. Beautiful. New leader. No, well, new virtual leader. This is so, it's so nice. I forgot what it felt like to win. On pure, like, raw speed. It's been since, what was my last win? Phoenix? Might have been Phoenix. No, when was my last win? Not including Vegas this year. I don't remember. Oh, I meant for the emulator. Oh, I don't really know. I mean, I've definitely done it in the past where the controller disconnects and I DNF and I restart the race based on that. I've definitely done that before. That's why I don't always do manual save states. I'd rather have the decision to save it on my own accord or not. I've always liked to do that. I've just always liked doing that. I think I got into the habit of always doing it myself because whenever I record stuff, I only save the game that I'm recording. Like, say if I'm doing like NASCAR 8, for example, I don't save the game until I start rendering the video. So I put everything in the editing software, let everything kind of process, and then when that's rendering, I know all the files and everything are good. Like nothing's like like the game captures and like nothing got corrupted. Everything's all like good. And then that's when I decide to like save the game that way. I don't like do it right away. I always make sure I always wait to make sure the footage is good before I save it. It's kind of like a safety hazard because I definitely had a couple of times where the footage got messed up or something went wrong, and I basically had to like redo a part based on that. But I try not to. I try my best to catch that. Obviously, with newer games, you don't have you have a manual save state, so you can't really do that. But that's kind of what I do. Oh, on the emulator. I didn't know that was even a thing. I had no idea that was even a thing. I don't know how to do that. Well, you see, I don't know how to do that. I didn't even know that was a thing you could do. Well, I don't know why Greg Hicks is so... yeah, I don't know why Greg Hicks is so mad. I don't know why. It must have been something from Vegas, maybe. I don't know why he's so salty. Who are you? Is it Amy Hicks' brother?
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for. Your right front tire's a little worn. Careful now. Got one eye.
Oh, we just added fuel to the added fuel to the fire with that move.
Number 107 is going to make it hard for you to get around him. Got one outside.
He won't hit me if I'm down here.
Number 22 is still there.
He'll hit me in the...
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
That could have been really bad.
Still there.
Now we're fucking follow-lawing with him now. That's gonna make Dale Jr. pulls in.
Car is blocking. You're clear. The 22 car is outside. 28, 22. Awesome lap.
God damn. Okay, I get it. You're bad.
107 is going on.
Jeez. He hit me so hard it messed up my hood. Alright, well we got away from all that, so that was a bullet dodged.
27, 73. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel? Still there. You're clear. You should be about halfway on fuel. 27, 73. Good lap. Keep hitting those marks.
Well,
Left front tire's a little worn.
not a whole... I mean, I would say not a whole lot's happening, but we are dealing with lap traffic, and it is a bit... Jesus Christ. Alright, well, I guess their window's open now to pits, so... Gotta watch out for that. So I can't just go all the way down to the bottom in 3 and 4 like before, so...
27, 81.
Gotta keep a mental note of that.
Still there.
Yeah, we got a good enough lead. Even if the tires start to fall off, we're gonna lose a little bit of time. I think we got a big enough lead now where that's not gonna really be a problem. Didn't really think Darlington would be a track I would win at. I thought I would definitely do a lot better than Atlanta, but not a race winning. I didn't really think that was gonna be a thing.
66. That one was quick. Let's do it again. The 97 car down low. Clear all around. Car inside. Okay, we're clear. The 42 car up high. 27, 75. Good lap. Clear on both sides. The left rear's getting worn.
I think I'm a lot more tired than I thought. Usually I'm kind of fine at this time of night, but I'm just really tired. Don't know why I'm like that today.
Run some more like that one.
But yeah, I think NASCAR 09. I'm afraid to say anything because it's gonna spoil the next part. But I got a plan in mind for what happens.
Number 42 is coming left. The 42
Well,
car is down low.
Carpets match the drapes in this situation with the back end of the car. Both sides are now damaged. That's wonderful.
Good job.
I wonder how many cars we're gonna lap. At Atlanta, Newman that won and he lapped up to like 20th. We gotta be lapping more cars up in this one.
42 down low.
Oh yeah, because I mean, now everything's damaged on the back, and my hood just got flipped open, so that's just... It's gonna make a very interesting race win diecast one day. If that ever exists, if that exists in this reality. That's why did I feel the need to do that? Also, I didn't even know if he was gonna pit, so that also could have been just another really like horrific just idea in general. Dale Jr. dropped back to oh my God, Dale Jr. He's choking. He's not even gonna be able to finish second here with Jimmy running up there. That's interesting. I don't know why they were checking up there. That was really weird. I'm not going to say we're going to get the point lead after this race because I think we were about 70 points off of that, but we're going to cut a pretty good cut into it because I don't know where Jeff Gordon's running. I don't know where Tony Stewart's running. So I think we're going to have a very, very good point day out of all this. I can't wait to pit because there's so much lap traffic. It's just kind of a mess. Some cars behind me, like Kurt, they're on fresher tires. Same with the McMurray, so they're always just gonna be like lurking there right up my ass before I pit. I can't really enter the corner the way I want to in turn 3 because I don't know if these people are gonna be pitting and just diving off at the last seconds. So I have to be careful. Look at Matt Kenseth reaching the top 5. That's something. The car really wanted to go in the wall there. I felt it. I got that 7th sense. Or it was wanting to do it. I knew it. It was trying so desperately to go up in the wall, and I just said no. I'm just gonna back off and not even try. I'll pit next time by, and don't gotta worry about this anymore. Being on the defense with some people on newer tires and other ones aren't, and all that shit. So still about 4 seconds ahead of everyone, so that's pretty good. Yeah, we are at least going to gain more than 40 points. We're easily going to lead the most laps. That's not really going to be a question. Just got to take my time down pit road. Oh, a little loose, but we're good. All right, beautiful. Nice entry. All things considered, 4 tires to fuel repair the damage a little bit. Mad NASCAR driver schizophrenia. That's probably Cody Ware. Back Jacoby. That's not. Well, that doesn't. It's not really a NASCAR driver, but that sort of counts. Yeah, I mean we're in position to win this. We just have to nail it. It's gonna be very nice to actually get a win on actual like speed and not BS. Now it's a 15.8 estimated time, 16.7. That's way better than NASCAR right where the pit crew like 35 seconds. Good lord, that's definitely a step up in the right direction with that. Alright, so 18 to go. Everyone else should be hitting down pit road pretty shortly. I was low on fuel already. So yeah, there we go. We're starting to see more people duck down. Bristol's gonna suck. I'm just relishing in this moment while we have it because I know Bristol's gonna be pretty rough. I mean, the only way we'll be able to finish good is if that yellow flag comes out with the Ward-Burton Fittipaldi glitch, which sometimes, most of the time it happens, but there's been very rare chances where it doesn't ever happen. So that's gonna be kind of a toss-up type of race where we might finish really good or might not. I think in my rookie championship like career mode challenge thing, in the fall Bristol race, I was really banking on the yellow coming out, and it did, but it happened too late. So it's definitely a toss-up of if it's going to help or not, based on. I mean, we definitely got the fuel efficiency up, so the car should be able to go a lot further. So I don't think we have to, I mean, by all merits, we should theoretically be fine with that, but you never know. Well, more people are pitting. Just kind of waiting for this to cycle through. We just have to be careful and not do anything stupid. You know, just gotta be careful about that. Atlanta, we almost got screwed out of that. So we probably would have been fine at Atlanta had that incident never occurred. We probably would have gotten in 8th place instead of a 9th. So now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it definitely costed us a position on track. Well, the thing is, probably JC, most of those people either have retired or moved on to different studios or companies altogether, so the odds of them actually getting them is probably very low. Hard to say. We have to go through the credits and literally just like go to LinkedIn for every single one of them and see what they're up to. There we go, back into the lead. All is right in the world again. I think we'll lead the most laps. It's going to be cutting it pretty close now that I'm thinking about it. Dale Jr. led the first 30 laps or something. First 33 maybe? I have no idea, but we're going to be pretty close to it. Ed Martin, for example. Yeah, well, that kind of goes to show that, well, where any of the Heat games really reveled with glowing praise and positivity when he was there, so I highly doubt that's... Ooh. Welcome, JD Land. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. Now it's always good to see that gift pop up whenever... That's good. That makes me happy. But yeah, thank you for being a member for 3 months with Tier 2. I appreciate it. And the gap's even bigger now, 6.2. Marlin's up to 2nd. Jeff Gordon's up to 5th. So Tony Stewart's 4th. I just saw that, so... We're not going to gain as much points as I thought, so it's going to be around maybe 40 points? Might be only 25 or something. I keep forgetting in between this game and NASCAR 09, they changed the points for the winner. The winner gets a little more points than this game. Jesus Christ. I like how the nerd emote is just taking a life of its own. That's just, I don't know what I feel like I've created a monster.
Whoa, that was a quick lap.
Well, this was a very nice, chill Darlington race.
Fuel is at half. 27.7. Wow, you're fast.
Kind of curious how many people are on lead lap after all this, because I feel like we lapped a good chunk of people. Don't know where Kurt's running. I don't think I've lapped him yet, so he might be in the top 15 somewhere.
27.55. That's it. That's the speed we're looking for.
Dale Jr. and Marlin probably duking out for second place, only being a couple tenths back, so that's another interesting layer to the race. But yeah, well, we're gonna be hitting the white flag here. Someone blew up on the white flag. That's awful. Kenny Wallace. That doesn't matter. So yeah, this was a very, very nice, laid-back Darlington race. So this is gonna be our. This is definitely gonna feel like our first real win of the year. I think this is our overall 49th career win. So we're closing in on 50. Of all things, we're almost there. And that's a dub. Hell yeah. Alright, we won by many seconds. 35-minute race. Yeah, a lot of people kicked their ass.
A rare caution-free race.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams because that can mean one thing: no major wrecks.
The DeVilbiss car had to work hard for the win.
You know, I credit that whole crew for an
Work
exceptional
hard for
race.
I don't know if I
Everyone
agree with
working
that.
together to get results like that. What a great race for that team.
He didn't have a whole lot to say. But yeah, 49th career win, victory lane time. First, well, I would say first win for Pontiac this season, but we already have one. The first real one. The first non-Mickey one. That's weird, is Thunder I think Thunder 04 and Thunder 03 have the same animations. Unless I'm wrong, but the music's very different. Be interesting. See, Auto Rock and Racing always does these interesting, videos. It'd be really cool to put in the Thunder 03 music for the celebration, overlay it with this game, and I wonder how well it would sync up or what. It'll be very interesting idea. Hello, Volts. Thanks for stopping by. All right, good earnings, good everything. We led the most laps, so that's even better. So that's 185 to Stewart's 160. So we gained 25 points. Stewart's still going to be the point leader. Kenseth with a 7th place run. Not bad. Rusty 8th. Newman 9th. Waltrip 10th. Damn, Kirk got 17th. I thought he was going to be a little bit higher up, but that sucks. Benson 16th. That was pretty good. Burton 19th. So yeah, kind of a typical race of sorts. Not bad, all things considered. I think we'll definitely move in the top 5 in points. Dale Jr. is going to gain a lot of points after this one, so it'll be interesting to look at the standings just to see where everything's at. Well, Bristol's next. Look at team management. I think that thing came in, so we can actually get new tire wear stuff. Well, we can't really right now, but we will eventually. Let's see. Let's take a look at the point situation now. Tony Stewart's still our point leader. We drew. Oh my god! Leave it to us to find a way to get 69 points back from leader. That is very nice. Newman's third. Actually, he's still right there. Point situation. Everything. It's still pretty close. Labonte's up there. Kurt dropped, I imagine. Yep, back to 11th. Dale Jr. up to 10th. So, yeah, point battles. I keep saying point situation. The point battle is very, very good. And that's our laps led thing. We're 4th with 49. We led the most, like, what, 36 today. So, not bad. And we'll save our progress. We'll go into Bristol and hope we get lucky with it. Let's see. Let's look at our garage again here. That's still being overhauled. Engines, one of them still being overhauled. Body, yeah, we can't do really anything there. So I guess we'll just jump straight into Bristol and see how that goes. I think, I don't know. It's such a toss-up with how the game is there, so that's going to be kind of a big variable. Let's see. So, yeah, we got to worry about Stewart and Gordon. Let's see, what do we go? What do we got with good tire wear, good everything. We'll go with that. Engine. That number 4 is technically our best one there with the efficiency there. We definitely need good efficiency for Bristol to stay out as long as we can on the tires and not tires, but the fuel. And this will be our best one with the downforce. 84 car rating again, so that's definitely our best one possible. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. His AI is usually good at this track, so maybe he can get a win here. I'm not expecting to win here myself, so I'm just thinking probably get a top 10 maybe. But we got our notebook here with the adjustments we can make now. We're going to be putting things to default setup. Seth Taylor is on pole. Wow. Kurt is 8th on the outside. That's not good. So let's go to our car settings. Put that back to default. Wow, that really... Boy, that's scary. So Bristol tire pressure is apparently, it says 20. That back to manual. Suspension. It says wedge is at 0. We'll go -5 because it seems like we need, that's like, everything's like a little bit off from what is set on here. No, not quit race weekend. Yeah, 4th gear seems fine in it. I don't think there's really anything to worry about with that.
15-11.
Car feels pretty good. I don't think I have any real problems with how it drives or anything.
15-15. Well, that was kind of slow. Pick it up.
All right, well, it's a fantasy driver.
Tires won't help us. Be careful.
Not used to DeGrucci berating me on that menu. That was weird. All right, MRN, take it away. Last race of the stream, and we'll see if we can end out on a good top 10 note or something.
Welcome, everyone, to Bristol, Tennessee for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Food City 500. This place has been referred to as the world's fastest half-mile oval. Add 43 cars to that, and you've got a recipe for some exciting racing.
I think the old phrase "rubbin's racing" explains exactly what we're going to see in this one. Tight, fast racing with a lot of bumping and banging for position. Just what these NASCAR fans love to see.
The 43 car looks to turn his luck around in this race.
I believe they've got a chance to turn their luck around here. Those guys have been working extra hard this week, and I think it just may pay off for them in the end.
Steve Park has had some tough breaks during his still young Winston Cup career. He missed a bunch of races in both 98 and 2001 due to injury.
And unfortunately, those injuries cost him a shot at the Rookie of the Year and his first top 10 points finish. But he's back now and as good as ever.
The DeVilbiss car has put together a great season so far.
Gaining on the leader is tough when you're in the top 5 in points. It takes you having a good race and the leader having a bad one in order to gain anything substantial.
Up, we're ready to rock and roll here. I see the Tiburon car. That's cute. All right, well, Seth Taylor is on pole. He is on the bottom lane, but he is slow, so I don't know how it's gonna. I think Elliott Sadler's on the bottom too. That's another slow car. I think Jeff Gordon's gonna probably. Kurt. Oh yeah. Why was I surprised Kurt was up there? I just established. All right, let's go. We definitely got to be aggressive on the start with how quick they catch everyone. That's not really what I was trying to do. I wasn't trying to go off the track and make all those... That... Wow. And we got right side damage right away. And now I got no angle in the next corner. Alright, well, that's embarrassing. Alright, Alright, let's... Ooh, oh, holy checkup. Alright. Alright, we're reacclimating ourselves. Hello.
Just getting home from work and seen you were streaming. What a nice surprise. Hope all is well.
Ooh. Hey, Scott McNew, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. You just got home from work. Damn, you must have worked like late hours or something. Or maybe you're on the, I don't know what side of the earth you are. Side of the earth, what the fuck? Side of the U.S. you're on, but whether it's 2 a.m. or not 2 a.m. Yeah, 1 a.m. or I don't know. But welcome back. That's all that matters. Can't even talk. But yeah, up to P34, moving up through the field. The car handles fine. I know that AI really catch the back half of the pack like really quickly in like 10-15 laps. So can't afford a dilly dally. How does that damage the back end of the car so much that I can see inside it? How does that make sense? And why is passing Fittipaldi now becoming like a really, really tough thing to do? Why is that? That was really sad how hard that was to make the pass on him. Meters, oh my god. I have to crack 30th. 29th? 30th? Alright, not bad. Wow. Alright, default setup here is pretty decent. I'm glad I made the wedge adjustment to make it a bit freer because, yeah, that default to 0 or whatever I had in my notebook, that would not have really translated here too well. Oh boy. I was gonna say it was really nice to make passes. And the car felt pretty good, and then all that happened. But yeah, never mind. I was gonna say it nicely goes in the corner, and then it just went straight. So thought I saw a car blow up, but that could just be my delusions kicking in.
15:27. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel? 15:27. Great lap, great lap. We're about 10 seconds off the leader. Hit your marks, be smooth. 15:20. That one was quick. Let's do it again.
I can't even look at chat. God damn.
45 is coming right.
Man, that fucking sucks. I don't know what it is with me lately anymore. I cannot multitask this. I feel like I've gotten worse at it. Could it be age? Is age kicking in? Am I just that much older and I just can't fucking handle it?
Still there. Someone got by you. Let's go after it. 15:50. That one was off the pace. Stay focused, buddy. All right. All clear, buddy. 15:34. Try working another line. We need to get back on pace. Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy. 15:30. Good lap.
So we're 11.3 back from the leader, so we're only a couple seconds away from going a lap down. There's a lot of smoke from my doing there, but there we go to P26. I can't. What is wrong with me? I can't even look up at my positions, and I'm already just like distracted. I must be just that tired. I don't know.
Okay, we're clear. Got one outside. 15:64. Come on now, you gotta pick it up a notch. You're clear. 15:30. Awesome lap. Halfway on fuel.
Alright, so we'll be pitting around lap 47 roughly, or 48. We just have to stay on the lead lap till then, which I think we'll be able to with all the lap traffic and stuff.
That lap was sort of slow.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine if we never had the caution glitch thing here. We'd be running. This might be my worst running race of the season if it kept up like that.
15:37. We need a little more speed. Number 30 is coming up quick. 15:23. That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. The 25 car.
All right, well, we finally made a pass. It took a little bit, but
Number 25 is still there.
to 25th.
15:44. You're a little off the pace. Clear. Right rear's getting warm. Keep an eye out.
Kind of curious what the running order up at the front's like now after we had Seth Taylor and then Elliott Sadler just
37.
being very they're up there and they're gonna be slow. So I mean, it could be someone boring like Jeff Gordon, which wouldn't surprise me.
15:26. Whoa, that was a quick lap.
Ooh boy,
Whoa, watch it.
that could have been so much worse.
15:74. We lost some time on that lap. Let's get it back. All right. Clear on both sides.
All right, I think we're finally.
Got one
Never
out.
mind. I was gonna say finally make the pass, but
Is there something wrong
did I
with
do
your
something
car?
stupid?
That lap was off your pace.
All right, finally. All right, finally we passed them.
Okay, we're clear.
God, I can't get the car to stop fucking drifting.
15:43. How's the car setup feel? My time's a little off. 15:37. Get back on it. We're losing time.
we actually gained a couple of tenths. I'm assuming that must be for lap traffic. Or the smoke screen that I'm putting on there to mess them up. It's part of my strategic plan. Oh, 199's for... I literally thought that 199 car was a lap down. I really didn't think he was on lead lap for position, but alright, P23. It'd be nice to go through a corner and not smoke. I mean, as I say that, go through the corner and don't smoke the tires, but more often than not, we keep smoking them. Alright, we finally got people pitting, so the caution glitch is going to start happening here very shortly. At least it should.
15:51. You're a little off the pace.
So it could be... Nice burp on my part, but it could be Marlin... Could be Ward or Fittipaldi that bring it out, so obviously Ward's still staying out. There goes Ward. So we can only go about as far as 48 laps.
The leader's gaining a couple tenths of lap on us. Coming up on a car exiting pit road. Be careful. Number 41, down low. 15:62. They're starting to run away from you. There's 4.5 seconds between you and the leader. Clear all around. Going inside.
Cutting it pretty close on fuel.
All clear, buddy. 15, tight. Get up on
Is it really not going to happen, or
Take care of those
what exactly?
number 19.
Oh, we're out of fuel. We have to pit, so... Okay.
We got some
Alright, well...
down pit road. The 19 car up high.
Wow, we just got the shit end of that stick. Wow. That's weird. Usually it always happens. That really fucking sucks. Wow. You're live this late? Yeah. I've been doing that for a little while now, Darian, with these streams. Usually it's right around 11:30 Eastern. Not every week, but for the most part. But welcome. It's been a while since you've been in these streams, so thank you for stopping by. We didn't get the caution glitch at this track, so I'm kind of in a hole now. So I think I'm just straight up a lap down. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Unless the leader still hasn't pitted. I don't really know, but yeah, this is a doomsday scenario for us.
Clear all around. 15:10. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feeling? Attaboy. Keep it smooth, just like that.
Well, the reason why I stay out for so long is really just to anticipate the yellow. If I pit early, I'm gonna be trapped a lap down. But if I stay out for too long and it never happens, then I'm screwed. So it's a oh wow, the leaders are pinned already. All right, so I guess I don't know if are we still gonna be 2 laps down or not. I don't know. That was a bad corner. It just wanted to go straight. Marks for position, I think. I have no idea. No, it's not. Actually, that could be for the lead lap, maybe. Yes, it is. Okay. All right. Well, that's a problem. That's a big problem. All right, we gotta somehow find a way to get by him. I don't want to be a lap down. Oh boy, that was really close. I mean, we did hit him, but always give me the bottom. What a gentleman! What a gentleman and a Scully. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight for this lead lap. There we go. Perfect. Back on lead lap. All right. Just gotta get by LePage. Got a little bit of a buffer. And perfect. Oh my God! LePage literally LePage to Mark. That's gonna give Jeff Gore in the race lead. Wow. Jeez. Alright. Just run away. We did lose a couple. I think we were running like 23rd before that pit stop, so we did lose a couple of spots, but it wasn't as horrible as I was thinking it was going to be. I'm just amazed that yellow didn't come on. That's just weird. $199.25 for positions, so we'll try. Oh my God, Gordon is right there. Oh my. Wow, he just chopped me off like a punk. Who does he think he is? I am. Oh. All right, we're good. It's gonna hold Gordon up, so that's gonna be nice. That was such a great cut through the corner. Oh my God, that was so nice to watch the car bite. Tony Stewart blew up championship implications. He was our point leader. Oh, that's gonna make Gordon the point leader after this race for certain. No matter where he finishes, really. Well, I guess not really literally where no matter where he finishes, whether he finishes first or second, he's getting the point leader. That's what I'm trying to say with my limited English language words. And that's for position 2, so that's gonna be another nice, nice bonus. Heard that. You got the reference. I'm proud of you. So Seth Taylor, who started on pole, I don't even know if he even led a lap. He's gonna get past here. Mark's still trying to lap me, but we keep fighting him. That's P21. Nadeau's for 21st. Same. Jeffrey might be. No, Ward Burns 19th. Alright, so. We're holding our own pretty well against Mark, so I guess that kind of goes to show we do have a decent enough car. We just don't have track position, but it's because I qualified last. Ooh, boy. Alright, we cleared him. That was another really awful corner. I was looking at chat. The worst enemy of this track is chat. It's so hard to glance away. It's just you're always just going too fast. Again, that's another very scary situation. That could have been disastrous. We could have locked cars, and that would have just drove me up into the outside wall. So dodge the bullet there. Got Nadu now to pass. Does seem like if I actually enter the corner like a human being, like all the way up against the wall and cut down, it's, you know, I do very good through the corner. But when I don't have that, it's harder to make the corner. It's like as if it makes sense. All right, go up to 20th. Please let the caution glitch happen this run. You're right on the cusp of going a lap down. I'm just so much stress and anxiety for just trying to stand lead lap. It's kind of crazy how much Gordon and Mark has swapped the lead this run. I was also really lucky with when and where I ran out of fuel. It was on the back straightaway, so I didn't have to go like a full lap out of fuel. So it was half a lap, which at this track's very short. So that wasn't too bad. We're gonna be pitting around lap 96, maybe somewhere around there. Another engine failure of a fancy car, so that's not going to matter to us. Marlon's doing a short pit strat, which normally is a good idea. But at this track, it might be a disastrous one if we get a yellow. That was, that's a crunch. I heard that. That wasn't very good. It's getting hard to see. I must be really tired. Holy shit. Fucking Kevin Grubb, what are you doing? Why did he come up the track and he was so slow? Oh, that really sucks. That really, really, really sucks. We're gonna have to try to... No! No! Fuck! Oh, there goes our race. God! Ties. Oh, man.
Quick recap for everyone in chat. The woman did not insult me. I am not retarded, and I live with my parents and they don't want me to get a job, although I don't want to be at home all year like 2022.
Thank you for the 10. I don't know what is going on in chat, but thank you for the 10. There goes our fucking race. Son of a bitch. Fucking Kevin Grubb, the car that I ran in my fantasy season, costed me all that. And that put me a lap fucking down. So yeah, our best finish is now going to be 20th. That's actually going to be a horrifically bad run now. All because Kevin Grubb just merging out on the track. If I didn't turn right there, I would have plowed right in the back of him. So that just absolutely fucking ruined everything. A fucking shit bag of a race. Rusty, I guess, stayed out. That's the only explanation I have. So I think we're 20th. 26. So there's still a lot of cars a lap down. Well, yeah, so all the points we gained at Darlington is just gonna go completely down the drain after this one. What a... Now we'll never know if we were gonna get a yellow for the caution glitch thing. It just, you know, you know, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. I kept going in the corners. The car was so sideways, and one little tap like that was just enough to, you know, spin the car out. Because we got some people that are gonna be pitting still. I mean, can't even talk. I'm too fucking tired. But I think we're gonna be able to or at least finish a little bit better than 20th, so I think we got that on our side. I don't know why Jimmy was racing me that hard, but, you know, fuck him. I really cannot believe I made that pass, or not pass, but I held him off on the outside. That was kind of cool. So Pal pays for position. His 199 card might be for position. Yes, it is. Okay. So if the game is right and Rusty Wallace is leading, then yeah, there's gonna be more people pitting then. That might be the first Bristol bump and run I've done this whole race that, like, was effective. The fact that it's this, it took so, why is it so hard to pass Hermie fucking Sadler? Like, what are we doing here? Car cannot be that fucking bad where passing Hermie Sadler took like 5 laps to do that. Like, holy shit. Now we're more than half a lap down, so it's going to start rounding us up another lap or so. Okay, let's look at the... Okay, so this is the results. Yeah, Rusty Wallace and Newman, I don't think have pitted, so I think they're going to go down Bureau. So we might gain 2 more spots out of this. And how many cars on the lap? Okay, so 17 or 16. Interesting. Kurt Busch is nowhere to be found. He is having a terrible day unless he pitted really early. Yeah, he pitted really fucking early. Yeah, that's my fault. I made him run worse. That's wonderful. So I think Rusty and Newman, they still got a pit. So yeah, damn, what a frustrating way to end this stream on. and chat is on like a tangent that I can't even really interact with, so that doesn't... I don't know what's going on anymore. Streaming just hasn't been as fun as it should be lately, and I don't know why. Like, I almost dread streaming, because I'm just tired of just... either just coming across drama or some other shit that happened. I'm just really tired of it. I mean, I primarily I did this stream tonight just because Fam sent me something which was really cool, and I thought that would have been a good idea, but... other than, like, the Sunday streams, I really don't feel like doing Thunder 4 streams anymore. Or at least lately. I kind of liked the other one. The last one we did a couple weeks ago. Damn, I can't even catch Stanton Barrett. That's so... wow. Thank you, Burgith, with the 5. I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind word. I just read that. That's very thought. I really appreciate it. Thanks. I just can't believe it's taken this much effort to pass fucking Stan Barrett of all people. I guess I mean, if we don't get the caution things, then I think we're basically like a top 20 car the whole race, which is really depressing. But the AI have always been just extremely fast here, and I don't know why. This in Martinsville, too, they're just really, really OP. I don't know how Rusty Wallace is not pitted. I don't know how he got the lead. I really don't get that at all. Alright, well, top 20. Man, what a frustrating race. I think Rusty Wallace got a win last year under these like really bizarre circumstances. So Rusty Wallace lately has just been kind of Mickey Mousing his way into wins. Usually his AI is pretty good at Bristol, but for whatever reason today it's just, I don't know. I can't even drive in a straight fucking line. I must be just really bad. I must be just that tired. I'm just so I don't know what's going on in chat. I'm just like, it's not even fun to stream anymore. It's just always some fucking bullshit or nonsense happening, and I can't even interact with chat. There's always some fucking stupid shit happening. I'm just tired of it. Alright, well, that was again another stream like right at the end where I'm just not in a good mood. It's just like it's always something fucking stupid.
What
tired of it.
Exciting finish.
So,
Yeah, these NASCAR Winston Cup
GG to Rusty Wallace. I mean, I don't know how he did it. I don't understand it. Poor Newman and Mark got absolutely cucked out of that. And I can't like how badly I ran. Like, that's just like terrible fucking. I don't know. We're just gonna go back to the main menu, look at points, and we'll wrap things up. Jeff Gordon's still the point leader. We did bleed a lot of points out of that one, so we're 110 back. Newman's back there. Tony Stewart DNF, so that's another like massive point drop for him. Kurt Busch with a hellacious run, probably because of my fault, drops back to 13. Junior's still 10th. Rusty jumps up. 56 career wins, so he eclipses what he did in real life with 55 wins, so that's adorable. Already more top fives in the first 6 races than he did in the whole entirety of last season. That's funny. See, we're still. Yeah, this championship battle is gonna be really tough. Texas, I think, is another good one where you can easily get a win, unless I'm somehow mistaken. Martinsville's gonna be another really brutal one. California might be decent, but it's hard to say. I mean, with the default setups and stuff, it's going to make things a lot different. So I'm not really sure. I think Texas will win, which we definitely need to close back in on the point situation. We'll look at everything else. Let's see if we can. Definitely, I think we can start repairing stuff. So we can definitely get rid of one of these to get better tire wear stuff. So yeah, I think that's our weakest. So we're gonna sell that, build a new tires chassis thingies, and get all that in there. And I don't think we can do anything there. Engines. Let's see. Yeah, we can repair that. Get that to be a little bit better. Bodies, I think this is fine. Fine still. Actually, yeah, might as well repair number 7 because that is starting to get weaker. So we'll overhaul that. Let's see. Setup, tire grip, engine. Engine increase 10. We'll get that. 9 million, 12 races. That's going to take. By the time we actually be able to put that engine to use, to be like race 27. Or something like that, because it's going to take 12 races for that, and 9 to build is, that'll be 21. So it'll be around race 20, yeah, race 27, 28, so that's, that'll definitely help us with power, because I guess we're still lacking some of that at some other tracks, so we'll do that. Glad you're racing a Pontiac. Yeah, Alex Johanning did like a massive super chat multiple streams ago saying I should be in a Pontiac for next season, and here I am. That's the backstory behind that. So yeah, we'll wrap things up here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. Save this thing one more time. So yeah, we'll wrap things up here. I mean, I forgot to even bring up my my stream music for when I log out, so that's my fault. I need to actually start saving these to my actual PC, but thank you, Phantom, for the fan mail stuff. I appreciate it. That's really cool. It means a lot to get stuff from anyone like that. It's really cool. So thank you as always. I'm gonna get going here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you to the super chats and everything. I do appreciate it. KLS with the Australian 5, I think. Scott Bean with the 5. Brandon Taylor with the 10, and then Birgit there. Apparently it says 7 minutes ago with the 5. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Do you think any other brands will come to NASCAR soon? Probably not, if I had to guess. So probably not. But yeah, well, we'll get going. I'll see you all in I mean, the next stream you'll see me will be on Sunday's stream for Talladega. So more stuff with the World of Outlaws and NASCAR 9 and Rivals. Actually, Rivals comes out tomorrow, so I gotta get that uploaded and get that out for the members. So gotta do that, and then I can actually go to bed. But I don't know when that's gonna happen. But yeah, I'll get going. I'll see you on another stream and all the video and all that good stuff. Take care, and have a good night.